Hello everyone, I am Monika from IELTS 9 channel. So here in this video I am going to do this reading. This reading I have taken it from this book number 17, test number 1 and reading passage number 2. Okay, let's read the title of this reading. This is Stadiums, Past, Present and Future. So next 15-20 minutes we are going to read about stadiums, how they were in past and now modern time, or in future what kind of facilities, what kind of stadiums will be available. Okay, so this is the reading. As you can see, this reading has been divided into small paragraphs but with lettered alphabetically words over there. Okay, so letters are there, A, B, C, D. Okay, now after having a look at this type of reading, definitely definitely we will shift over to the types of questions. And of course I will tell you one more important thing. So at the end I will be telling you five important words. Five means this five important vocabulary words I have learned it from this reading. I will tell you at the end of the video. Okay, so one example I can give you over here. So like you can see this spectism word. Okay, but we will do it at the end. This activity we will be doing it at the end. One thing I want to tell, if you know these five vocabulary words, these words are really helpful in getting your right answers. Okay, so that's why vocabulary is really important in reading for finding the real correct answers. Okay, let's move on to the questions. Now let's look at the type of question. First type of question we have, reading passage 2 has 7 sections. As we know that A to G paragraphs are there. And what type of question is there? Which section contains the following information? It means finding the so this is type of questions. Okay, so this is finding the information from the passage is there. So write the correct letter A to G. Letter means you have to write answers in the form of A to G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. Okay, so no, not writing paragraph 1 to no, you have to write alphabetically letter. Okay, in boxes 14 to 17, it means 14 to 17 question numbers boxes in on your answer sheet. You have to write these alphabets, only 4 alphabets it will come. Yes, one more thing is there, and B, you may use any letter more than once. You may use any letter more than once. It means it is not sure that they have written NB, that you may be using any letter. Letter means A to G. Any paragraph name would be coming here for 2 times. Sometimes it is not repeated, but most of the time it is any letter is repeated over here. Okay, now, so second type of question I have here is complete the summary and using only one word. So means this is fill in the blanks indirectly if you look at the type of question. And third type of question here we have choose 2 letters A to E. Okay, choose 2 letters, 23 and 24 question, choose 2 letters. It means we have given 5 options and we have to select 2 letters. Okay, and here also choose 2 letters. Multiple choice questions are there. Okay, but I will be starting it from the first type of question. Now how to solve this type of question. Which section contains the following information? It means this is the information they have given and we have to find this information from the reading from these passages, like I have already shown it to you from A to G paragraphs. Okay, now let's read these options and find out its hidden meaning. Understand? Translate it into your own language. So let's start. 14 number question says a mention of negative attitudes towards stadium building projects. So a mention of, so mention, reference, just leave these words. Okay, everywhere they will be explaining something. Okay, so negative attitudes. So negative attitudes and towards stadium building projects. Okay, building projects, it means some new projects. Okay, some new thing is constructing, like of course everything is relating to stadium only. So new stadiums, no new stadium project, building projects would be there. They may be explaining. And after that you have to find about negative attitudes towards this. It means some kind of disadvantages, some disadvantages, and some bad thing about these projects would be explaining in any paragraph. Okay, second, 15th is, so read twice or thrice in order to understand the meaning of these informations. Okay, 15th number, figures. Okay, figures, now it is important. Figures means there may be some figures, mathematical figures demonstrating the environmental benefits of a certain stadium. So certain some any particular stadium, certain stadium, any particular stadium they may be as they may be describing, and figures may be there in that paragraph, and environmental related words would be there, means benefits, environmental related benefits. So first of all, figures and environmental, this is important. Okay, so 16th is examples of the wide range of facilities. So examples, please don't take this example word as a keyword. No, this is not keyword. So yes, so wide range of facilities. So example, don't take it as a keyword. So keyword is available at some facilities. Wide range of wide range means like numerous facilities, numerous kind of facilities, or you can say what we numerous kind of things would be available at some new stadiums. Okay, so there they may be, so stadium, so what you can expect in any stadium. So washrooms, pools, and proper lighting facilities, locker rooms, canteen should be there. So many things would be given in any new stadium. Okay, so 17th, reference to the disadvantages of, again disadvantages, negative attitudes, but here there is a difference. Negative attitudes, so if you look at the meaning of this, disadvantages towards stadium new building projects, and disadvantages of the stadium built, so it is stadium building project means upcoming projects, and here it is given disadvantages of the stadiums built during a certain era. So some year, some era may be given, and they may be talking about disadvantages of the stadium built during certain era. Okay, now we have understood each and every this information. Now let's go to the paragraph. We will be reading it, this paragraph, the passage one by one from a paragraph. Okay, now this is my a paragraph. Okay, so let's read it, this paragraph thoroughly, like, because we are finding information, we are not doing list of headings. So list of heading means you will be reading, so it is supposed students are like doing they are reading 2-3 sentences from above and 2-3 sentences at the end, but for information you need to read it thoroughly. Okay, stadiums are among the oldest form of urban architecture. Vast stadiums were public. Now of course they are explaining about how it started, this concept. So first paragraph means first paragraph, and the first paragraph, that paragraph means definition, how it came into the existence and all. So it's far ancient Greek, well before the construction of great medieval cathedral, the great time century is there. Railway stations which dominated urban skylines in the later eras. Stadiums, okay, public could watch sporting events. Okay, let's read it. Today, okay, today, however, stadiums are regarded with growing skepticism. If you know the meaning of this word, na, definitely you will increase your 2 more marks. I'm telling you. Okay, if you don't know the meaning, doesn't matter, leave it. But while doing practice, you should learn all the meanings, whatever the difficult words you are having in reading. Stadiums are regarded with growing skepticism. Construction cost can soar. What is the meaning of soar? So you must be doing this, you must be writing this word in writing task 1 also. Soar means can go up to high. Okay, can at the highest rate. Okay, above 1 million, about euro, 1 euro billion. So please, I don't remember the name of this dollar. A billion and stadiums finished for major events such as Olympic Games or the FIFA have notably fallen into disuse and disrepair. See, you can see this. Stadiums are regarded with growing skepticism. Construction cost can soar. Construction cost, yes, yes, yes. I was telling you na. Okay, let's read it. But before that, finish the first paragraph. The history shows stadiums can drive urban development, adapt to the culture of every age. Even today, planners are finding new ways to develop the monofunctional sports arenas. So arenas also important word, which became this emblematic of modernization during the 20th century. Okay. So now I can match this construction cost. Building new projects was given in the first information. Yes, here it is given. Let's read one by one. A mention of negative attitudes towards stadium building projects. So building projects, yes, construction cost it was given. So I will match this with A. So I will be writing it here on my answer sheet. Okay, on my answer sheet I am writing A. Fine. Now let's move on to the let's read the another one also, figures demonstrating environmental benefits. No, there was nothing about environmental benefits. Range facility available at new stadiums. No, new stadium. No, no. 17th, this stadium built during a certain era. Disadvantages. Construction stadiums are regarded with growing construction cost can soar. Construction cost, with the help of this word I can so this when there is when there is a construction cost are really very high, then definitely it is a negative attitude towards any project. Stadiums finished for major events, games, fallen into this also denotes negative attitudes towards the shipbuilding stadium building projects. Okay. And here, okay, let's go to the another second one paragraph, that is B paragraph. So the amphitheater of Aerials in southwest, capacity of 25,000, is perhaps the best example of just how versatile stadium can be built by the Romans in 1990 AD. Became a fortress, 4 towers after 5th, and then transformed into a village with a growing interest conservation during 19th century. It was converted back into another arena venue for public spectacles. Another example. So everywhere it is given example. So it does, so you don't get confused with these words. Imposing Verona in North Italy, 30,000. So they are talking about Colosseum. It has some like okay centuries, which and is currently considered one of the prime sites for opera. So they are talking about any old stadium where nowadays cultural programs are held. Okay, so let's move on to the question. Let's read it one by one. So in B paragraph they were talking about some cultural program, opera and all. So first we have done, so I have cut it from my list of option, figures demonstrating the environmental benefits of a certain stadium, examples of wide range of facilities available, but no facilities reference, no. B is not matching with anyone. Okay, let's move on to let's move on to the C paragraph. Okay, so this is C paragraph. I am going to read it. The area in the center of the Italian Tower of Lucca, known as Pisa del, is yet another impressive example is also there. Amphitheater becoming absorbed into the fabric of the city. This site progressively filled building from the Middle Ages, various used as houses, salt depot and prison, but rather than reverting to an arena, it became a market square designed by Romanticist architect Lorenzo. Today, the ruins of amphitheater remain embedded in various shops, residence surrounding the public square. Okay, now they are using it for this amphitheater. Nowadays, they are using it for market square and all. So let's read. So I don't think so. Nothing was given that information about the market area. Okay, let's read it. This one. D1. There are many similarities between modern stadiums and ancient amphitheaters intended for games, but some of the flexibility was lost at the beginning of the 20th century. Okay, so some era. So yes, of course it is given, as stadiums were developed using new products such as steel, made use of bright lights for night time matches. Okay, so I have turned to the next page. Many stadiums are situated in suburban areas designed for supporting use only and surrounded by parking lots. These factors means they may not be accessible to the general public, require more energy to run and contribute to urban heat. Okay, so these are the disadvantages only they are talking. Many such stadiums are situated in suburban area designed for supporting use only, surrounded by parking lots. These factors mean they may not be accessible to the general public, require more energy to run and contribute. Yes, let's read the options here. You can see. So 14th we have done. 15th, no environmental talking, they are not talking. Wide range of facilities, no, this is not the case. Reference to the disadvantages of stadiums built during a certain era. Okay, so disadvantages of stadium we have found, but where is certain era? Let's look at the paragraph. Yes, D paragraph is saying there are many similarities between modern stadium and ancient amphitheater. Okay, intended for games, but flexibility was lost at the beginning of the 20th century as stadiums were developed using new products and this time. So this is the certain era they are talking about. Okay, so I will match 17th with D. Okay, so I am writing it here also, D. Sorry, no. So question number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 number, it is D. Okay. And yes, now we have left two options. Now let's move on to the E paragraph. Now this is my E paragraph and let's read it. But many of today's innovative architects use scope for stadium to help improve the city strategies, particular success stadium as urban hub and a power plant. Okay, they are using it as, so they are telling them advantages of using these stadiums. Urban hub and power plant, there is a growing trend for stadiums to be equipped with public spaces, services. Okay, services. Okay, serve a function beyond sport, such as hotels, retail, conference centers, restaurant, bar, children, and so many facilities. So of course this is the thing we have found. Creating mixed development such as reinforces multifunctionality, making more efficient use of land and helping to this. So yes, so let's read the options. So yes, examples of the wide range of facilities available at some new stadiums. So this we can match it with E, with E option. Okay, so at some new stadium that was given, that was not given actually, these things that is given. Let's read the paragraph again. So E paragraph, here we have found number of facilities and any stadium names. Some stadium, there is a growing trend for stadiums. Okay, this paragraph is also left for E. This opens the space to families, wider cross section of society instead of catering only to sports people and supporters. There have been many examples of this in UK. Many examples in UK. Mixed use facility at Wembley and have become a blueprint for many other stadiums in the world. Okay, this is, they are saying it. So yes, so at some new stadium means they have given example of UK. Okay, now we have left this one. Let's go to the F paragraph. Now we have completed this E paragraph and let's read this F. So we are looking for environmental related and some figures. So you can just look at this, some figures are there. See, tons supplies, 80% of CO2 is also given. CO2 emissions is also given in this F paragraph, and if you have less time then definitely you can mark it for F, for that option. Let's read it very fast. Energy losses, ideal purposes, fitting. Germany's first stadium is power plants, which includes the later inaugurated water, electricity, annual, yes, this reduces the annual output of carbon dioxide by this supplies of this, it means I was right. So F will go with this one. So yes, definitely without thinking, F will go with this environmental benefit of a certain stadium. It means F will come here. Okay. Now we have completed this. Now let's move on to the next question. Complete the summary with the help of one word only. Okay. So Roman amphitheater. Yes, Roman amphitheater word. I have read it in, I think, B paragraph. Yes. Let's read it. Same word is also there. The Roman stadiums of Europe have proved very versatile. The amphitheater of Arles, for example, was converted first into, then into a residential area, finally into arena which spectators could watch. Okay, so I will find this Roman amphitheaters. Okay, and then this word I can find it. Amphitheaters of this was first, it was converted into, then into residential area. Okay, let's move on to the paragraph B. Yes, in B, so there is an advantage when there is a list of heading and finding the information. You are already gone through the whole paragraph. Okay, so that's why I came to know that I have read this word before. So amphitheater word is there. This word is also we were looking for. So let's read it. Southwest France with a because they were talking about Europe. Okay, with the capacity of perhaps but yes, we were looking for Romans also. Roman in 90 AD, it became a versus okay, best example of just how versatile stadiums can be built by the Romans in 1990 AD, 90 AD. It became a fortress. It became a fortress with 4 towers. Was then transformed into village, means residential area containing more than 200 houses. So I guess fortress should be there. Let's read the question again. So I have brought that page over here. So here was the amphitheater of Arles, for example, was converted into first. We are looking for Roman stadiums of Europe, not France. Was converted into, it became, so built by Romans in 90 AD, it became a fortress with 4 towers. Okay. So was first converted into fortress. I am writing it here. Fortress, then into a residential area, and then we got the word was transformed into a village. So village means residential area. Okay, this also we have found. Finally, finally into an arena where spectators could watch what they could watch. Okay, village containing more than 200 houses. With the growing interest in conservation during 19th century, it was converted back into arena for the staging of bullfights. For the staging of bullfights. Now we have to write only one word. So for the staging, so we will cut and only we will be using bullfights. Okay, bullfights we will be using it. Spectators could watch bullfights. Bullfights. Okay. So meanwhile, the arena in Verona, one of the oldest Roman amphitheater. Now find this word Verona. Where, so yes, in the next paragraph Verona word is there. 30,000 spectators, which was built 60 years amphitheater and before Roman. Okay, one of the oldest, is famous today as a venue where dash is performed. Okay, as a venue. Let's read it. 30,000 spectator. Okay, amphitheater, 40 famous colosseum. It has endured the centuries and currently considered one of the world's prime sites for opera. So yes, for opera. So that's why different word was there. That's why I had just underlined it. Underlined it when while I was finding the answer for list of finding the information. So where dash is performed. So what is performed over here? Opera. So for fill in the blanks, you need to know the paraphrasing of statement. Okay. The site of Lucas Amphitheatre has also been used for many purposes over the centuries, including the storage of, now this word is keyword for finding the location, Luca. Yes, Luca, oh my god, Luca is in the next paragraph. Okay. So, Luca Amphitheatre has also been used for many purposes over the century, including the storage of what? Storage of fabric city, storage buildings from variously used as houses, a salt depot. Okay, salt depot and a prison is another example. Absorbed into fabric this similar way, filled progressively building with variously used as houses. Okay, this Luca amphitheater has been used for many purposes over the centuries. This we have found, including the storage of. So depot means like any some warehouse kind of thing. So I will be writing here salt for the storage of salt. Okay, and now it is now a market square. Market word is also there. Yes, market square. It became a market square. Next, with dash and homes incorporated into the remains of Roman. Okay. Market square designed by this. Today the ruins of amphitheater remain embedded in various shops. Square with and homes, shops and resi. Okay, instead of home they have given this homes. You can see this. So this, you can see this market, romantic, ruins of remain embedded in various shops and residences. So and with the help of and I found this answer. So home, residence is same. So here I will be writing here shops. Okay. So now we have completed this activity also. Now let's move on to the last one. Yes, now it is the crux of the whole reading. So these types of question usually they are the crux of the means the main thing they are asking you about the whole reading. Okay, so multiple choice question, but there are some ways to find the you can match these statements. Okay, whatever the statement you will find, you can choose it. Write the correct letters. Of course, you have to select two letters and let's read. So before reading this, you have to read this question statement. If you will not read these question statement and you will just directly reading these options and go to the paragraph, you will not understand. When comparing 20th century stadiums, 20th century stadiums to ancient old, okay, old amphitheaters in section D. Okay, he had already given the location, section D. Okay, which two negative features does the writer mention? Which two negative features does the writer mention? Okay, they are less imaginatively designed, less spacious, less convenient location. They are versatile. So yes, location they were talking about because we have done disadvantages now. But before coming to the answer, we will read it. They are less versatile. They are made of less durable materials. Okay, let's go to the D paragraph. Okay, D paragraph is saying there are many similarities between modern stadium and ancient. Okay, so when comparing 20th century stadium to ancient means old and modern. Okay, modern stadium and ancient amphitheater intended for games, but some of the flexibility was lost at the beginning of 20th century as stadiums were developed using new products such as this and this. Okay, stadiums were flexibility was lost. Okay, so it means flexibility was lost, less imaginatively designed. So no, less imaginatively designed. No, design they are not talking about. Using new products such as this and made of lifetime matches. Okay, they are less spacious, convenient location. Okay, now we are going to read it, the next part of this D paragraph. Now this line also left. Many stadiums are situated in suburban areas. Okay, designed for use parking lots, so they are in less. Okay, yes, these factors mean that they may not be accessible to the general public. Not accessible, and they are situated in suburban areas. It means yes, this is the negative point. They are in less convenient location. This will definitely come. And that D, they are less versatile. They are made of less durable material. Okay, require more energy to run, contribute to urban heat. Okay, yes, So they are less spacious. No, it is not given. This is given. And what is the meaning of they are less versatile? They are made of less durable material. So no. So they have given in the initial paragraph of D that good material sub material was okay, fine, but less durable material they were not discussing anything. So that is not the answer. So what about this? So if you know the meaning of this versatile, definitely you could get this answer, otherwise you will be selecting for this or this. So what less versatile, versatile here means a lot of facilities were there, but here it is given uh, designed for supporting for use only and surrounded by parking lots. These factors may not be accessible, require more energy to run and contribute. It means they are less versatile. So this is the answer for that. Okay. Now next question number 25 and 26. Write the correct letters in boxes 25. Okay, now we have to select two. Which two advantages of modern stadium design does the writer mention? Now modern stadium design we have, now it is, so we should know where they are talking about design of modern stadium. So let's read the options. Offering improved amenities for the enjoyment of sports event. Yes, amenities. Bringing community life back in city environment. Facilities research into solar wind energy. So enabling local residents to reduce their consumption of electricity. Providing a suitable site for installation of renewable power energy. Okay, so they were discussing these things now. Not solar but energy, electricity they were, because in F it was given. Let's read the last two paragraphs. So in here we have already read this F statement, F paragraph. So they are talking about this solar stadium in Germany is the first a new wave of stadium as power plants, which could include the later electricity annually. So they are producing electricity and reducing carbon dioxide also. uh, is the solar stadium in uh, the first, okay, into inaugurated in 80% of the surrounding. Okay, so can we get this? Enabling local residents to reduce their consumption of electricity, or this one, E, providing a suitable site for installation of renewable power generators. Yes, they are talking about solar stadium also. New wave of stadium as power plants. Yes, renewable power generators. Carbon dioxide, they can serve, have decidedly a positive impact in terms of reduction of CO2 emissions. So this we can select it, E. Not enabling local residents to reduce their consumption of, so they are not talking about reduce their consumption of electricity. No, anywhere in this passage, no, you will not get. Facilitating research into solar and wind, and so wind energy is also not discussed. Bringing community life back into the city environment. Let's read, find it. Offering improved amenities for the enjoyment of sports event. No, no, improved amenities they have given, but only not for the enjoyment of sports event. So let's find it. Between these two I am confused, but I have to look for these options. So E will be option and I will be looking it. Okay. The phenomenon stadium as power station has arisen. The interconnected buildings by smart grid and to detect local changes. Stadiums are ideal for those purposes because canopies fitting high-rise micro wind turbines. Okay. Let's read the F. Sporting central. Sporting arenas have always been central to life and culture of cities in every era. Stadiums has acquired new value, military forces, and stadium of today now brings multiple functions, helping cities to create a sustainable future. Okay, if you just look at this line also, culture of cities, and of course here also there is a growing trend for stadiums to be equipped with public spaces services that serve a function beyond sport. Okay, so we can match it with this. Bringing community life back into the city environment. Okay, bringing community. So this I can select it. Offering improved amenity for the enjoyment of sports, that is wrong. So here it is given, serve a function beyond sport. Okay, so in this way we have, so answers are B and E. I have explained to you that B and E are the options for this. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. We have completed this stadiums present and past and future. So yes, I was talking about the meaning. Spectism means doubtful. However, stadiums are regarded with growing doubtful improvement. Whatever the truth they were just bringing, whatever the claims they were bringing. Okay, and versatile means having lot of functions about the stadiums, any school, any building. Okay, so next word was there. So next and the last word is the arenas. So arenas here means sporting arenas have always been central to the life and culture of cities. Means when these events, when surrounded by so many persons, surrounded by chairs and all, when some sporting events and other events nowadays are going on. So that is arenas here means events and any other things happening. Okay, so this we have done, we have completed this reading. So this reading is this.